Hello, welcome back to the Sustaining Youth podcast. I'm your host, Timothy Burns. I'm an esthetician in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I work at Timothy's A Spa. Over the last 27 years, I have created some Timothy-isms about rules of how you should think about your skincare and the way you look in your facial regime. The first thing that I wanted to talk to you about is it's probably not a good idea to do what your girlfriend does. Every human skin is completely different, and I hear it time and time again in the treatment room. Oh, my girlfriend recommended this to me, and I used it and my skin freaked out, or I had a reaction, or blah, 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 blah. So it's always a good idea to assess your skin with a skincare professional, whether it's at a med spa with a nurse or some level of that, or doctor, or someone like me, an esthetician. And you would want an esthetician that has been around and worked on a lot of faces, at least for 2 or 3 years, before you take their advice, and my humbled opinion. Your skincare should just be very personalized to you, and the different parts of your face and the different needs of your skin, because different skin types have different needs. Your face also, I like to tell people when they're asking me about, Timothy, what should I be doing in my PM nighttime regime or my AM morning regime? And I always go with the PM, the nighttime. And my favorite thing is to say to people about that is, let's not take the streets to the sheets. So it's very important at night, especially, to if you only use one cleanser, that's great, no matter what kind. If it's a gel cleanser or it's a cream cleanser or an oil-based cleanser, it doesn't matter. I prefer to use 2 types of cleansers at night. I first use a gel, and then I use an oil over top of that, because I don't want any of the streets coming to the sheets with me. This you will see over time, when you start this practice, and when you're cleansing, with whether you're cleansing once, twice, or however many times you're cleansing, PM or AM, you always want to make sure you're using upward circular motions throughout the face, and you want to do it for at least 60 seconds. That's a minute, and that can seem a long time, but you will see such improvement. It can sometimes take up to a minute to remove all of the deep impurities in the skin. And this is extremely important on days when you've piled on sunscreen and you've beached it, or you've had a major day at work and you've applied makeup, and just all the things we go through in life. That's one thing that I try and impart to people. Simplicity also, don't over-treat your skin. Simplicity, I think, for the healthiest skin is the way to go. So you need to edit, you need to find the things that work, that you see the radiance coming out in your skin, that you see the brightness coming out in your skin, and edit it down to those few products that you really sort of notice. I tell people, try not to follow trends. Healthcare or healthy skincare is very, even if it's holistic, kind of scientific. And so, the old tried and true is what I like to say. If you've been on your skincare journey and you've found these certain things, don't be distracted. Stay on it. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Timothy. Timothy's A Spa in Cincinnati, Ohio, on the Sustaining Youth Podcast.